Yesterday, after doing the video for the Little Sharp reel-to-reel machine, I was thinking about where am I going to find a 3-inch reel. Now, I think I do have one, and I believe it's with that rim drive that I was given years ago. But that unit's in storage. I don't know exactly where it is. It's in a box somewhere, but I'm pretty sure it's with it. But it might not be. It might be lost. And I started thinking, is there something else that I can use to replace it? And I came up with an idea. I was thinking, I wonder if there's something else I can use in place of one of these 3-inch reels. I mean, after all, there's got to be something else that uses a spool this size, right? Well, there is. And many people will have these kicking around in a basement or in an attic or in a box somewhere. Back in the 50s and 60s, everybody shot home movies on 8mm film. And when you sent your double 8mm roll off for processing, which was really a 16mm film with sprockets on both sides, it came back on a 50-foot reel. It was a 25-foot reel that you put in the camera, you turned it over, and they process it and send it back. I thought, well, this might just work. Only one problem. It doesn't have splines on both sides. It only has them on one side. This side here, they're not open, so that's not going to fit on here. It'll fit this way. It should fit this way, like that. But it's not going to fit the other way. It won't fit on this way because of the... Well, I guess it will, actually. It will fit. I don't even need to do anything. I was going to suggest that I could cut. Actually, maybe it'd be better if I did that because here it's going to be loose. But I was thinking if I cut a notch in here, that it might fit a little bit better. So let's just try that. Let me just grab my side cutters and we will cut a notch right down the middle here. Like that. Now, this will go over just like that. I wonder how that's going to work.
Now we're recording at the slower, lower quality 178 IPS. Double the recording time. I have to try to find that little.
I recorded that at the slower speed. So if I remove the capstan, color.
Quality 178 IPS. Double the recording time.
I think we're going to try this out and see how good this will record music. I'll plug some music in from my MP3 player and we'll try making a recording. But this should actually sound not too bad.
And that little reel for this tape recorder.
Will the reel go on the other way? It should. I should be able to put it on this way as well. It'll rewind. It'll fast forward. Yeah, perfect solution. Okay, first things first, I'm going to thread the tape up. We're going to plug it in, and I'm going to make a short recording. I was thinking of adding this to the other video, but people have already watched it, so I figured just a new short video just to show that, yeah, you can use an old film reel and it will work perfect on these, because finding a little 3-inch reel is going to be a tall order, I think, but everybody's going to have these. There are literally millions of these around, and this came from one of my father-in-law's reels. He used to splice them all together onto big reels, and he just threw the old ones into a box that I've got, and I've literally got dozens of these reels. So if anybody needs any of these reels, let me know, because I do have a fair number of them. Good for these old tape recorders that people find and stuff at garage sales and they can't find a tape. Well, the tape is, you can use any tape. You can spool any 1/4 inch tape on here. And it's just finding these reels are kind of difficult. I'm going to plug in my MP3 player into the microphone input. I actually do have a mic level output because this is the one I plug into my camera. So I've got a pad on here which will reduce the line level down to a roughly a microphone level. So it should be, impedance-wise, it should be pretty close. As I say, I use this with the camera when I'm doing tape decks, and I plug it right into the camera so you can hear how it sounds. This is the feed that I use. So this probably won't sound too bad. We'll thread up the tape and put it into record, and I've got it set to manual recording level right now. So we'll record. This is what I'm recording. And we have a level control here. If I adjust the level control so that the light is not blinking, so we'll turn it up until the light starts to blink. Okay, the light's blinking now, so we're over. And I'll just turn it down so that the light does not blink. And we'll just let it record there for a few seconds. That's what's recording. For that matter, I can turn the ALC on just to see what happens. So I'll turn on the automatic level control. Remember, this is 1965 technology, so we're not talking hi-fi, but interesting to see how well it will sound at 3 3/4 IPS. So let's rewind the tape. I was trying to stop it before I got to the end, but that was the problem with reel-to-reel, is you did have to thread your tapes up. That was half the fun though, right? Okay, let's see how this sounds. That capstan looks kind of wobbly, doesn't it? That's when I turned the ALC on. But yeah. Well, that's where I turned the ALC on. There. For the fun of it, let's just remove the capstan sleeve and we'll make a recording at the lower quality 1 7/8 double recording time. And we're recording this now. Same thing. We'll get to the next song here. Note that the audio reel on the left, it says not for camera use. That's pretty quiet, that track, but now this is a regular 8mm film reel. That's the gray one. You can't use a Super 8 because the center hub was much larger on the Super 8. Same with those LED spools of LED lights. They're on a larger hub, like a Super 8 reel would have used. Okay, here's the playback at 1 7/8. when I change to a different track. Well, listen to that wow and flutter, wow.
Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. This video will self-destruct in 5 seconds.
And I will say, for a unit that's 59 years old, having done nothing to it other than clean the controls, is doing pretty good.